Let's do the last day. I'm actually up to date. I'm quite happy. Alright, so packet analysis. Simply having a wonderful pcap time. Right, I love pcap analysis. This should be fun.
But I'll probably remember more after I open
it.
I'm going to bed because I need to be up in 6 hours.
Oh yeah, no, go to bed. The one thing I've had on this watch since I got it is sleep tracking. And I got my very first good night's sleep yesterday. Got a full 8 hours. Oh no, it was the day before yesterday. Today I got 4 hours. 3 hours, 47 minutes sleep.
Christy says,
GM just 81 2 3 4 5 6 7.
Herder of Cats says,
literally going to the office. Like, in person. Yuck.
Yuck. Oh, it's not too bad. This time of year is always pretty chill at work, apart from last year when we had all the Log4j shit going on, but yeah, everything kind of winds down. You do Christmas and then you come back and get on with something new and whatever the objectives of that next year begin. So right, so let's read on. So packet analysis, simply having a wonderful pcap time. After receiving the phishing email on day 6 and investigating the malware on day 12, it seems everything was ready to go back to normal. However, monitoring systems started to show suspicious traffic patterns just before closing the case. Now Santa's SOC team needs help in analysing these suspicious network patterns. So we're going to learn.
And stuff. Long list of things to work out. GN.
No worries, got just a guy.
Cool face.
Good night, my friend. Right, so the learning objectives of today's task, we're going to learn what traffic analysis is and why it matters, the fundamentals of traffic analysis, learning the essentials of Wireshark, how to access the patterns and identify anomalies on the network, learn how to use additional tools and identify malicious addresses and conduct further analysis, help the ELF team investigate suspicious traffic patterns.
Zero Realbyte says,
It's just taking 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 good night. A Christy Uwu how's life?
Right, packets and packet analysis. The most basic unit of a network data transferred over the network. When a message is sent from one host to another, it's transmitted in small chunks, each called a packet. Packet analysis is the process of extracting, accessing and identifying network patterns such as connections, shares, commands and other network activities like logins and system failures from the pre-recorded network traffic file. Why does packet analysis still matter? Because network traffic is a pure and rich data source. A packet capture, or a pcap, is a log of network events which provides rich data source for analysis. Capturing live data can be focused on network traffic flow, which only provides statistics on the network traffic. On the other hand, identifying and investigating network patterns in depth is done at the packet level. Consequently, threat detection and real-time performance troubleshooting can only be done without packet analysis. Cannot be done without packet analysis. Today, most network-based detection mechanisms and notification systems ingest and pass packet-level information to create alerts and statistical data. Also,
Christy says,
Hey Zero Reo bite you woo back. I think some COVID again. Crying.
Where was I? On the other hand, identifying and investigating network patterns in depth is done at the packet level. Consequently, threat detection and real-time performance troubleshooting cannot be done without packet analysis. Today, most network-based detection mechanisms and notification systems ingest and pass packet-level information to create alerts and statistical data. Most red, blue, purple teaming exercises are optimized with packet-level analysis. Lastly, even encoded encrypted network data still provides value by pointing to an odd, weird, or unexpected pattern or situation. highlighting that packet analysis still matters.
0 Riobyte says,
A Cristiano did he travel?
I was saying this yesterday, how everyone on the bus on the way home from B-sides was coughing.
Christy says,
Just usual grocery, small market and pharmacy. Not really.
So points to consider when working with pcaps. There are various points to consider before conducting a packet analysis. The essential points are listed below.
Oh, nice t-shirt.
It's good, isn't it? It's, why am I disappearing? Okay. It's got like the London skyline.
London.
So yeah, network standard and protocol knowledge. Knowledge of the network and protocol operations is a must. Analysts must know how the protocols work and which protocol provides a particular information that needs to be used for analysis. Also, knowing the normal and abnormal behaviors and patterns is a big plus. Familiarity with attack and defense concepts. You can't detect what you don't know. An analyst must know how the attacks are conducted to identify what is happening and to decide where to look. Practical experience in analysis tools. You can't burn down the haystack and find the needle. Well, you can. An analyst must know how to use the tools to extract particular information from packet bytes. When the time comes, do packet level analysis. It might sound hard to implement the theory in practice, but creating a checklist and mini playbook will make the analysis process considerably easier. A simple process checklist for practical packet analysis is shown below. So step 1, have a hypothesis. This is important because before starting packets, the analysis should know what to look for before starting out. Then packet statistics. Viewing the packet statistics can show the analyst the weight of the traffic in the capture file. Helps the analyst see the big picture in terms of protocols, endpoints and conversations. Known services. This services that are used in everyday operations like web browsing, file sharing, mailing are called known services. The analyst should know which protocol is associated with which service. Some adversaries use the known service for their benefit, so it's important to know what the normal looks like. Note that service is a capability or application that facilitates network operations between users and applications. The protocol is a set of rules that identifies the data processing and transmission over the network.
0 Riobyte says,
Christy, hope you get better soon.
Yeah, me too. Hope you get better. So unknown services are potential red flags. These analysts should know how to research unknown protocols and services and quickly use them for the sake of analysis. A known pattern represents the analyst's knowledge and experience. The analyst should know the most common and recent case patterns to successfully detect the anomalies at first glance. Environment. The analyst has to know the nature and dynamics of working environment. This includes the IP address blocks, hostname, username structure, use services, external resources, maintenance schedules, and the average traffic load. You'll need a tool to record, view, and investigate the packets. There are a couple of tools that help the users investigate traffic and packet captures. In this task, we will use Wireshark. What is Wireshark and how to use it? Wireshark is the industry tool for network protocol analysis and essential in any traffic and packet investigation. You can view, save, and break down the network traffic with it. You can learn more about Wireshark by completing the Wireshark module. A quick tool demonstration for fundamental analysis is shown below. Now click on the Start Machine button at the top of the task to launch the VM. The machine will start in split screen view. In case the VM is not visible, use the Show Split Screen button at the top right. After starting the given VM, open Wireshark and go through the walkthrough below. Once you double click the pcap file, it will load in the tool. Alternatively, you can open the tool and then drag the pcap file into it. So let's double click AOC day 13.
Christy says,
Ty 0 Rayobyte and Mike.
You're welcome. Right, so after opening the pcap for the first time, it might look daunting to see a shitload of packets. But now you can decide where to focus. Breaking down all the packets into a tree-based view will help make the analysis easier. Statistics will show the overall usage of the ports and services. It'll be slightly easier to see the bigger picture in the capture file. So here we go, stats, protocol hierarchy. So mostly IPv4, TLS, make this bigger. We've got HTTP, media. If we look at the output, the majority of it is TCP and HTTP, that's what I said. So you can also view the connections by IP, TCP, UDP protocols to view the overall usage of the ports and services, including the total packet numbers transferred over a particular port between two hosts. The next step is viewing the IP conversations to spot if there are weird, suspicious, not unusual IP addresses, the not usual IP addresses in use. Close the protocol hierarchy window, click, use statistics conversations, it says that. This section will navigate to the IPv4 section, which it's already in, and view the list of IP conversations. So they've obfuscated it, so some of these are going to be question answers. Now that we have a detailed list of IP addresses, port numbers, and the number of packets transferred from one endpoint to another, this information will help us identify suspicious IP addresses, connections, and ports. Analyze the details carefully. We may uncover the IP addresses and services used by the Bandit Yeti APT. Let's analyze the findings in this section, navigate to the TCP part, and look at the results. Port 80 is used as the communication medium in TCP. Port 80 usually represents HTTP services. Next, you can view the DNS service is also being used by navigating to the UDP section. Now we have two target protocols to analyze. Before continuing to the specific protocol analysis, you should have completed the following checks and answered some analysis questions. So let's see if we've got any to answer before we do anything else. So, what percentage of packet value is the hypertext protocol? So this was the earlier one. So let's go stats, protocol hierarchy. Hypertext was 5. No, that's not right. What percentage packets? Okay, 4. No. Sorry, no. Percent packets is 0.3. Not percentage of packets. That's the bytes anyway. So pick the right column and you'll get the right answer. Right, view the conversations. Let's go back to that. Which port number has received more than 1,000 packets? So this one's got 1,000 packets. But it's not showing the port. Does it mean IP? We can see IP address B. So IP address, actually we could just go here. Does it have the packet count? There we go. So yeah, that one does. So port 3389. 3389. So yeah, the packets is over 1,000. It's got the IP address and the ports there. That's right. What's the service name of the used protocol that received more than 1,000 packets? So that we're going to have to dig into it, I think. If we follow stream, we might get something. It's all encrypted. Well, we should see this in a minute if we get to TCP dot equals 3389. Which it's not telling me. I think though, from memory, 3389 is RDP. Which it is, yeah. So hint, Google what the port numbers are. Yeah, so in that case you'd have to look up common ports. And we should probably just do Wikipedia. That should be sufficiently large. And then just search for 3389. Microsoft Terminal Server RDP. Right, so if we filter the DNS packets, I think just do DNS, yeah, DNS. Filter on DNS. What are the domain names? So if we look at the queries, so there's one cdn bandityeti.htm, not HTM, that's hack the box. THM or TH. HTTP is hack the box, not what we're talking about, not M. Let's see if we get any more. Still Bandit Yeti. Best Festival Company, so that's the other one. So which order we go in? Best Festival Company first. THM, comma, CDN Bandit Yeti. Oh, it wants it defanged as well. So for that we can do Cyber Chef. Let's revisit day 3, was it? Or 2, one of them. And we can just do defang. That's IP addresses, don't want IP, I want defang URL, there we go. And we can copy that. Hey. What was the hint on that one? CyberChef can defang, there you go. There you go, you've got to remember the earlier days. It's all connected. Filter the HTTP packet. So filter on HTTP. What are the names of the requested files? Enter the names in alphabetical order in defanged output. So I probably shouldn't have closed CyberChef. Let's get that back. So is this? Oh, there's still DNS. Where's the HTTP? There we go. So here's the URL. What are the names of the requested files? So this was mysterygift.exe. That's mystery gift again. Favicon.ico. We can just defang this myself, so just put the square brackets around dots. Which IP address downloaded the executable file? Enter the answer in defanged format. So we want to so this one requested it, so the IP that downloaded it, so the executable is that one. So why have they got 4 stars there? Star, 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 4 stars, 4 stars, 4 stars. How does that work? 10.10.29.186. Oh, it's, yeah, because it's defanged. But yeah. So that's why there's 4. Which domain address hosts the malicious file? Enter your answer in defanged. So that was the Bandit Yeti. cdn dot bandit yeti dot THM. What's the user agent value that was used to download the non-executable file? So we need to go to the ICO, and then we should have the metadata somewhere in here. Okay. It'll be in the request, it just needs the request. User agent, there we go, found it. No, you bastard. Just let me copy it. nim http client 1.6.6.8. Export objects from the pcap file, calculate the file hashes. What's the SHA-256 hash value of the executable file? So how do we do that? What's the export? No, I know how to do the SHA sum. How do I do the export objects? There we go. So
thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow, Daisy Kitty Cat. Welcome in. So we do file export objects HTTP. We want the exe. Just dump that in downloads. And then we should be able to go into terminal, cd downloads, SHA-256, and what's it called, mystery gifts.exe. Oh, it's not installed. Oh, it's not going to install it, is it? How is it? Oh, SHA-SUM. That's why. Oh, I forgot. I can't type today. SHA-SUM. 6 sum. That's better. Copy the hash. Copy the hash. Search the hash value for the executable file on VirusTotal. Navigate to behavior section. There are multiple IP addresses associated with the file. What is the connected IP addresses? So VirusTotal. So search, put the hash in. Relations. Contacted IPs. Don't make me sign in. Someone put it in the comments. It's just the R rules, okay. That's behavior section. There we go. Behavior. We want URLs, network comms. IP traffic, there we go. Copy all of that. So we need to enter the addresses defanged in numerical order. Okay. Format IP address, okay. So it doesn't want those, I doubt it wants the ports. And guessing it doesn't want that one. Defang URL IP address, there we go. And if it wants them in numerical, we're going to have to stick that one at the front. 2099, 2099, 133. Okay, so that's in order. No. Does it not want the DNS one? Let's get rid of 888. No, okay. Oh, it's not in defanged anymore, you fucking cock. Did I copy the wrong one? Yeah, I did. Take 888 out. Right, cool, that's better. Right, so if you liked working with Wireshark, we have a comprehensive module on the helpful tool here. If you want to dive deeper, the network security traffic analysis module is waiting for you. So 2 really helpful follow-on modules, which we're not going to do. I think I've done that one. I haven't done that one though. And terminate the box. So we're finally caught up with all 13 days, ready for tomorrow's. How's everyone else's progress with this going? Let's find someone to raid. And I'll be back on tomorrow.
Zero Riobyte says,
269 streak 0 greater than O.
Nice.
Nice.
InfoSec streams. We got anyone on? The developer. Who's that?
A1 is streaming.
A1.
AKA the developer.
Ah, okay. Cool. Yeah, he's doing room 9 by the looks of it. Cool, we'll raid him. Right, /raid. Wicked. Yeah, no, this has been fun doing the last 3. Hopefully you've enjoyed some of it. If not, don't come back. Yeah, yeah, we'll continue on with day 14, whatever that one brings. So I'll see everyone tomorrow, hopefully. Have a good night, have a good evening, have a good morning, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!